It's 7:07. I'm Daedalus Howell. We're speaking with Mike Wall. He's running for town council of Windsor, but we don't know who this guy is. Where did you come from? Who are you really? Mike Wall, if that's your real name.
It might be. And I've been in Windsor for 11 years.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of good relationships, a lot of good connections in Windsor.
Yes. But before that, before you got relocated by the Witness Protection Program,
yes.
Where were you?
I'm born and raised in California. So
okay. I'm going to keep going, man. What city?
Oh, okay. So born in San Mateo. Sorry,
okay.
I'm too general here. I'm trying not to get pinned down.
You're like, I was born. Yeah, sure.
Born in San Mateo.
Okay.
My mom's side of the family, 3 generations, South San Francisco, Millbrae, right on the peninsula. Lived all over California growing up. My dad's job moved us around quite a bit.
What do you do?
He's an engineer.
Oh, yeah.
And
okay.
so he's in agribusiness engineering.
Right.
We actually had a 2-year stint here in Santa Rosa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I did 8th and 9th grade, spent a year at Cardinal Liman High School.
Right on.
He was a small business owner for a couple of years here locally, and then we unfortunately, don't usually admit this, relocated to Bakersfield, California.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can understand why I love Sonoma County so much
Yeah,
if I spent a sentence in Bakersfield.
Yeah, my dad's from there, and it's no place to go.
Right,
for sure.
right. So ended up going to college at the University of California in San Diego.
Right on.
So if you're not going to be in Sonoma County, San Diego's not a bad second.
What did you study?
History and communications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how to talk about the past?
Right.
Well, speaking about the past, what brought you specifically to Windsor?
So I in 2005, my now wife, we got engaged in Silicon Valley.
Right on.
So she was living in Mountain View, I was in Campbell, and we got engaged and started looking around to possibly buying our first home. And Silicon Valley 2005 was almost
Crazy.
impossible to find a house. And so I had a sister who lived up here in Windsor, and we'd come visit and go to local festivals and go wine tasting, and we just loved it. So we said, we got to pick a spot. We're not staying in San Jose, so let's just drop everything and let's go to Windsor. So doing something that you can only do when you're 29 with no kids. Quit our jobs, moved up here, bought a condo, got married, got new jobs, all in 30 days. So just dropped everything and moved up.
You should write
here.
a book on how to do that. And I'm going to give it to Juan and say, start again. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's amazing.
Yeah. No. And then just coincidentally, my parents were living in Monterey County, and they were retiring at that same time. And
with grandkids on the horizon, they wanted to be close.
Exactly. So my parents moved up. My mom's sister, my aunt, she moved up.
So
we all had babies.
Yeah.
So no one started here. Now we have this huge clan.
Yeah, it's like a colony.
Totally.
The Wall colony.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Well, good. So obviously you have a huge emotional investment in Windsor at this
For sure.
point. Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone's there.
Yep.
So you want to make sure it doesn't get screwed up. Right, kids got to go to Windsor schools.
Kids are in school in Windsor right now, and I shudder to say this, but my mother-in-law is moving to Windsor early next year. I'm just teasing; she's great. But yeah, so we're continuing to recruit the extended family in, and
will they all be here in time for the vote?
Unfortunately, no.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So, I understand your strategy.
If I lose by 1, I'm going to be very upset with her.
That's great. So, okay, now that we have a sort of sense of who you are, who do you want to be? What happens through this process of becoming a city council person or town council person? Do you become a politician?
Absolutely not.
Are we talking Supervisor Wall, Senator Wall?
No.
Mr. President?
There are, so this is a volunteer position, right?
Right.
So there is not a salary on this planet that could get me to be a paid politician. I don't aspire to be a county supervisor. I don't want to do the state senate. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about the town and I'm concerned about the influence of some outside forces and where we're going. I want to make sure we're on a good path. So,
because that's the fear. Sometimes we'll get somebody in a council, and then we know they're just platforming, and then they're going to move on to the next big thing. So you never feel they're really there for you. Right. But you're saying on record that this is it.
This is absolutely it. So first of all, not what I don't aspire to anything beyond this in terms of a political career.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, we are fully rooted, fully invested in this community for the long haul.
Yeah.
So whatever I do or don't accomplish, we're going to be living with the consequences.
You have to live with it.
Right.
That's a really good point.